Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 Riverheads Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2017 Rav4 all-wheel drive LE to show you. All right, so this is exactly the way you want it. It's an all-wheel drive, single owner, clean car proof, no accidents, Toyota certified used vehicle. I know it's a mouthful, but it's a lot of good things for you. The Toyota certification gives you, the technicians in our back will go through and make sure this thing is mechanically sound. It's had all its services through Toyota, and then they go inside and out, make sure all the little components work and they're up to Toyota's premium used car standards. A couple of things that I've noticed in this guy, there's a few little rock chips up front. Other than that, it's pretty clean. Again, the LE all-wheel drive comes with a lot of little cool options. You do have the roof rack on top. You just need to get some crossbars, whatever you decide you want to use up there. Nice clean car. I'll show you a couple of the rock chips I've seen. So if you take a peek right there, there's just a couple of little guys in there. Nothing huge. I think the biggest one is going to be right up there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, right there in the center, but it's still not through the base layer. So again, nice option. Now this does have the Toyota Safety Sense. So you have the radar adaptive cruise control up front. So regular usage of cruise control, it just allows you to tuck into traffic behind you. And then you've got your anti-collision camera. It's also your lane trace assist and your automatic high beam camera. So again, a lot of cool stuff from there. This camera will take you to a dead stop if it deems that you're gonna hit a silhouette of a human. And this one will work with your cruise control. So wherever your cruise control will shut off, that's where this does, but it will pop you down. It does have the LED daytime running strips right there as well. Now this guy does come with the factory long range remote starter. So let me see if I can get that in focus right there. So again, nice option there. Long range, that thing is a kilometer at least. We'll jump into the back of this guy, show you a couple. First off, you have a lot of space back there. I don't know if it's showing up in the camera, but you could definitely fit some golf clubs without having to roll those seats down. Underneath here, you're gonna have a full-size spare and all your little tools right there. Right there, you have a kind of little cubby hole. That's where you'd like safety things, those kinds of details is a nice spot for it. If you look, you've got hooks and tie downs throughout, and then there's an extra option with a tonneau cover that you can really adjust where you want it with these guys as well. So nice option. Shut that guy up. We'll go into the side here, or the back seat. And again, a couple things I like is they put soft touch where they can, so you don't have just hard plastic everywhere. You have cup holders in there with a drain piece, which is awesome. Stereo, power windows, power doors and locks as well. These are reclining seats, which is nice to have in the back, so you can recline these right back. And then again, overall pretty nice. If I pop this down, you have your cup holders in the center right there. And then again, it takes me two hands, so get my peek at now how much space you have back there with that open. You get lots and lots of room. So again, awesome vehicle, especially if you need the extra space and you don't want a huge SUV. These things are just great. We'll jump into the driver's seat. Getting that soft touch material all the way through so that you don't have to worry about hard plastic everywhere. Power windows, power doors, power locks, power locking window right there to keep the jerks in the back from messing with your windows. Plus you got your cup holders there. You've got their seats, so this thing will move the seat up and down. This will move the back piece there for you, and of course you can move that forward piece. But if you take a peek at those seats, no rips, tears, burns, or anything like that. Just great premium cloth seats. We'll jump into the car here, and right here you're gonna have your lane departure, so I can turn it on or off from here. You're gonna kind of have like a locking in the hubs idea. With the all-wheel drive, essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell the car you're in a tight situation, so at low speeds, you can set this and it will actually give the four-wheel drive or the all-wheel drive system a little bit more robustness to get you out of some hairy spots there. So not highway use, but again, tight spots. Power mirrors as well. We'll jump into this car and we'll show you a couple more features. So one of the first things you'll notice in these guys is, one, there's a lot of space. There's a lot of room for me in here. I'd almost have to move the seat forward. This is a telescoping steering wheel, so I can really adjust that thing in. It comes out, up, and down. But again, take a peek at this. You sit a little higher than most cars. The Rav4 is a nice little higher ride vehicle. Plus lots of space to see anything. You feel like you can have a commanding view of everything around you. You don't feel like you're going to miss anything. But overall, I think that's why the Rav4 is such a great little vehicle. First off, the molded steering wheel here for you. You've got this kind of groovy piece right here. It's awesome. You got a little groove in the back for your fingers. And then, of course, the little finger holes back here. So, again, nice, easy steering wheel to hold. And then when you adjust this to the right sitting position for you, it's awesome. Radar cruise control, you can start it with regular, press down like that, and then I can adjust how far I want it to be behind. So 1 or 2 or 3 bars. I'm a 3-bar kind of guy. I'm liking to sit back a little further now, less rock chips and all sorts, but you can control that right there. On this side, you're going to have your Bluetooth settings plus your voice command. So I can phone, dial, change stations, all that from stuff from here. And of course, this stuff is going to be that center piece right there for you. If we jump into this guy, you're going to have a 2-stage glove box. So you've got the little kind of cup or paper holder right there, and a little deeper one there for more goodies. You've got your e-brake for some power sliding in the winter right here, which is a nice spot for it. Ken Block would like that. You've got cup holders right there for it, and another cup holder here, and then your sport shifter, so I can down gear going through down a hill or passing somebody. If I take a peek underneath this, sorry for my fingers there, I've got a 12-volt power outlet underneath, and then a nice rubbery compound to throw my cell phone and not have it flop around. In here, I've got my heated seats for driver and passenger, and I've got my plug-in right there. This is going to go right to the stereo, so USB auxiliary connection right to the stereo. Heated windshield wipers, and of course heated seats. Now sport mode, eco mode. Sport mode is going to give your transmission a little bit better, a little bit higher revving shifting. Plus it's your gas pedal. It's going to be a little bit more responsive. So when you step on it, you're going to get that RPMs up a little quicker. Eco mode does the exact opposite, where its shift points are a little quicker, and your gas pedal is going to be a little bit less responsive. So again, when you step on it, it's not going to jam the RPMs up real quickly. So it gives you a little bit better fuel economy. So again, depending on how you like to drive, you can adjust that all in there for you. You take a peek here up on the dash. First off, again, a nice soft touch material all the way through again, so you don't feel like you have hard plastic throughout this thing. But again, the nice piece is you got your stereo and these buttons here. You don't have to go into the screen to get it. I like that Toyota's continued to do that. All of your audio settings are out here. But before I get into that detail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this guy on. So we'll take a peek at this. Couple nice things about this particular guy. I'm gonna turn this guy down so it doesn't drown me out. Touchscreen right there. Again, your full experience here. So USB is going to be here. Your CD player, you can pop that in there. Auxiliary out, Bluetooth, AM, FM. So again, nice setup there for you. So if I hit car, it's going to give you all your details in there, average speed, the whole entire works right there for you. I can go to setup. I can adjust how everything works here. I can even change the colors and so on. So if I don't like that blue and I want to go maybe orange or something like that, maybe I'm feeling a little, I need some warmth in this winter, I can adjust that all right there. Bluetooth, super easy to use. See these couple iPhones in here, probably from test drives. All you got to do is hit that remove button, click which one I want, hit yes, and it's gone. If I want to add a phone, it's just as easy. I just hit this guy and I've literally done it. Now I go to my cell phone, go to my settings, my Bluetooth, click yes, and it'll automatically connect it for me. So it's literally one button away. And again, a couple apps around this guy, and it is super, super easy system to use. Back to audio, I'm right there for you. My phone's going to be right there. It'll take me right to the spots. That's one of the nice things is if I need the cell phone for anything, I don't have it connected, it takes me right back to the screen, sets me up real nice. You also have a really nice backup camera. If you notice, from bumper tip to bumper tip, so you get your whole wide angle. It's not like it cuts off the bumper there. And then a really nice overall camera. My screen is reflecting from my phone on there. But again, at the end of the day, really nice setup there for you. You take a peek, you've got a nice space there with a rubbery piece in there so you can huck cell phones or whatever you need in there. Glove box in here for you, owner's manuals, the whole works. But again, overall, really nice little car. We'll jump into here. One of the things I noticed when I jump in is our pre-collision system hasn't been reset when we put a new windshield in this thing. So our technician, as soon as I'm done, is going to jump in and reset that. So that message popped up right there. So one of the things this thing goes is it's going to tell you anything just like this. If something's wrong with the car, it's going to pop up there for you. And this one will be taken care of real quickly. This guy, again, a couple different settings I can roll through there, informations that I have on the car. I think I like this all-wheel drive one. That's going to give you a little diagram of where the weight distributor, this little thing in the center you can see, sorry, get rid of that again. It's going to say where your weight distribution is and then tell you which tires are working there for. And a lot of good information there, and again, really clear to see. Pops in there for you again, your fuel economy and all that stuff's going to be on the side. But overall, slick little vehicle. This is a Toyota certified used vehicle, one owner, clean car proof, no accidents. Again, this is the way you want it, all-wheel drive, the whole works. Anyways, come on down, take a peek at a Cochrane Toyota.